Welcome to Sendblox. This is your getting started guide in setting up Sendblox for the first time. My name is John Roberts. I'm going to walk you through the steps needed to set up. To get going, you probably need to start on our home page. Any of the green buttons here will take you directly to our app. When you are directed, you'll be landing on our sign up screen. There are a few different ways you can sign up. The first is through Microsoft Single Sign-On. You're probably familiar with this within your organization. The second is Google Single Sign-On. This is equally fast and simple to use. But if you prefer to take the more manual route, you can do that too. So just simply fill out the fields below. John Roberts by name. And then podbrew@sendblox.ai. It's going to be the email address. And then a password of your choice. Click the setup button, and after a few seconds, you'll be redirected to the email confirmation page. If you head over to your email, you'll be able to see the email asking you to confirm that you have signed up to Sendblox. Once you've verified your email, the next step in the sign up process is to specify your organization and your user profile. As you can see, we've added the picture here of myself. We have our name. The next thing we need to do is add a number. Which city is optional, but let's do that in this case. So London. And the country is also optional. After this, you connect next or continue. And it's going to start to ask you to build out more of the information around your organization. So what is your company name? In this case, it is Podbrew. And the industry is coffee. And our website's called podbrew.com. It's just me. And the company size is small. You need to agree to the terms and conditions by selecting this box here. And if you want to read any of the terms and conditions, privacy policies, or data processing, the links are just directly here, which will open up and let you read those. Once you set up the profile and ask those simple questions, you move on to the next, and it starts to finalize your account ready for use. Once that's complete, you'll be receiving the next screen. In this case, I'm going to do sales outreach. And we go next. It asks you if you would like to connect to any of the following data sources, or integrations as it may be referred to elsewhere in the application. These are where we would like to pull the data from going forward. And this will be where your contact list resides. I'm not going to select any right now. I'm just going to finish the setup on the screen. On the left-hand side, you have your campaigns, your templates, your assets, and your analytics. These will become clearer as we further build out the tool. Your campaign list will be here on the left, and all your campaign details on the right. You have a timer at the bottom that shows you how much time you saved if you were a typical BRD compared to using our tool. Your accounts and preferences are really important. By clicking on the accounts and preferences, you can see already that we have all the information that we filled out earlier. The company name, the industry, the website, the size of the company. We still may fill out a few additional informations, such as where our headquarters are based, our primary email address, our primary contact information. These are all public facing, so should be only information that you want the public to be able to see and click on. The same thing for any of our social media links. The default sender is the primary name and role that you would like to show up at the bottom of your emails. Your billing will be set on this page. Integrations, as I spoke about before, is where you'll be able to integrate with any of the following data sources and more coming soon to connect to your contact list. We'll walk through those in future videos. Your brand kit is what helps define the look, the feel, the tone of voice, and the do's and don'ts of your brand. Alongside this, you have AI agents. The AI agents, if you're based in a regulatory-based industry, will allow you to make sure that your emails are compliant to the best of our ability. Finally, your domain. But by default, we offer you a bespoke one-of-one custom domain. The default hello@podbrew@sendblox.io is the primary email address that would be sent. Depending on your plan, you'll be able to add additional email sending addresses. Again, if you add your primary domain, you can use this to create sub email addresses with your primary domain. The reply forward email address, currently disabled, is only available when you use a custom domain. So if a customer hits reply, you'll be able to add this here to allow you to receive emails and add them back to your CRM or elsewhere through that email address. The warming process, as it says here, will make sure that your email does not get damaged or flagged as spam. It would warm up the emails first for the first 100 slowly. Once you reach the 100, it will start to warm them up faster in larger quantities. When your address is fully warmed up, you'll be able to reach the full scale that your account allows. Your profile is here at the top right. You can see your profile information, you as a user and a person. As you can see who you are, the fact that this person is an org admin, what plan you are on, additional information like changing your password. A note here, if you're using the single sign-ons, you will need to go back to the single sign-on administrator to change your password, and this will not be changeable within Sendblox. But if you've set up a manual account, you will be able to. You can see your billing. In this case, we're still on the free plan and there's no additional billing, but you can see your rates that come with your account. We're going to start back at our campaigns page, and that's it for this video.